Did you know that even advanced English learners still make mistake with a, an, and the? These three little words are used in almost every English sentence, yet they confuse millions of learners worldwide. But today, you'll finally understand them clearly and simply. In this 10-minute lesson, you'll learn when and how to use these articles correctly in everyday conversation. Just listen, repeat, and follow along. By the end, these tiny words won't be a big problem anymore. Have you ever felt confused about when to use a, an, or the? You are not alone. Many English learners find articles tricky because they work differently in other languages. But don't worry, we will make it simple today. Just listen and try to understand how these small words are used. With practice, you will get it right. Let's learn one step at a time. We use a when we talk about one thing, but not a specific one. For example, I saw a cat. You don't know which cat it is, just any cat. We use it when the person listening doesn't know which one we mean. It's like saying one of something. It always comes before a word that starts with a consonant sound. Keep listening and you'll see more examples. Now let's look at an. It's very similar to a. We use an before a word that starts with a vowel sound. For example, she ate an apple. The word apple starts with a vowel sound, so we use an. This rule helps English sound smooth and easy to say. It's about how the words sound, not just how they look. Listen for the vowel sound. Some people get confused because a and an depend on sound, not letters. Let me explain with a few examples. We say an hour because the H is silent. It sounds like a vowel. But we say a university because university starts with a U sound. So always listen to the beginning sound, not the first letter. That's the secret to choosing the right one. Eshe and an are only used with singular countable nouns. That means things you can count one by one. We don't use them with plurals or uncountable nouns. For example, we say a dog but not a dog's, or an idea but not an idea's. We also don't say a water because water is uncountable. So always check if the noun fits first. When we talk about something for the first time, we usually use a or an. For example, I bought a book yesterday. You don't know the book yet. The next time I talk about it, I say the book. Like, the book is really interesting. So we use the when the person knows which one we mean. It points to something specific or known. The is called the definite article. We use it when we are talking about one specific thing. For example, the sun is hot. There is only one sun, so we use the. We also say, the teacher gave us homework, if we know which teacher. If the person listening knows what you mean, use the. It helps show that it's not just anything, it's that thing. Sometimes they is used for things that are one of a kind, like the moon, the sky, or the earth. These things are unique, so we use the even if we didn't talk about them before. We don't say a sky or an earth. It's clear which one we mean. Think about things that are known to everyone. That's when the is used. We also use the when both the speaker and the listener know what they're talking about. For example, can you close the door? The listener knows which door you mean. You don't say a door unless there are many, and it doesn't matter which one. The I helps us be clear and specific. It's like pointing at something with your words. Sometimes we use the with things that were already mentioned. First you say, I saw a movie last night. Later you say, the movie was funny. The first time, the listener didn't know which one, but now they do. This is a common way to move from a to the. It helps people follow the story better. Listen for this pattern when others speak. We also use the with places that are known or special. For example, the bank, the airport, or the hospital. If both people know which place you mean, then use the like, I'm going to the bank. But if it's not a specific one, say a bank, like, I need to find a bank nearby. It all depends on if you know which one. Articles are not used with names of people. We don't say the John or a Sarah, but we do use the with some places, like the United States or the Netherlands. These are special country names that take the we also say the Amazon for a river. Some place names take no article at all, so it's good to notice which ones use them. There are also no articles before meals in general. For example, I had lunch at noon. Not a lunch or the lunch unless it's a special one. You can say the lunch at the hotel was great because now it's a specific meal. In general, skip the article for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's a small rule but helpful. No article is used before languages. We say, I speak English, not I speak the English. Also for sports, he plays soccer, not he plays the soccer. These are just things we talk about in a general way. When we mean the idea in general, we usually don't use the only use the when you're talking about something very specific. For example, I love music means music in general, but I love the music in that movie is specific. It's about certain music. The same goes for nature. You say nature is beautiful, not the nature, but the nature around that lake is amazing is okay. Articles change meaning based on what you're pointing to. It's all about context. Let's go over some more examples together. She found a wallet on the street. That means it was any wallet. Later you can say, the wallet had no money inside. Now we know which one. A introduces something new. They continues the story with that same thing. It's like moving from unknown to known. If someone says, there is a spider in the room, you might ask, where's the spider? The first time they said a spider because you didn't know about it. Now you both know. So we use the spider. It's a good example of how articles show what's new and what's shared knowledge. These words guide the listener clearly. You can also use a to describe a type of person or thing. For example, he is a doctor. That tells you his job. Or, she is a kind person. We often use a before professions or characteristics. It helps explain what someone is or what kind of thing it is. Just remember, it only works for singular countable nouns. We use the when there's only one possible thing in that moment. For example, I missed the bus. It means the one bus you were supposed to catch. Or, please turn off the light. It means the light in the room you're in. Even if no one said which bus or light, it's clear from the situation. This is called shared context. A and an are never used with uncountable nouns like sugar, advice, or information. We don't say a sugar or an information. Instead, we say some sugar or a piece of advice. For countable nouns, use a or an when it's just one. Articles don't only depend on the word. They depend on whether it's countable too. The is often used with superlative adjectives. We say, she is the best student, or this is the most exciting movie I've seen. These show something special or top level. That's why we use the, it's not just any movie or student. It's the one at the top. It's a small word, but it adds a lot of meaning. We also use the with things that are part of our daily routines, like I walked the dog. If you always walk that same dog, you say the dog. It's already known in your life. Same with I took the kids to school. These are regular things in your world. The shows that they're familiar. Practice will help you remember these rules more easily. Listen to English speakers and notice how they use articles. Don't worry if you make mistakes. It's part of learning. Keep repeating examples and using them in your own speech. The more you speak, the better you'll understand how a, an, and the work. You'll get better with time. That's the end of our lesson for today. You now know the key ideas about using a, an, and the. Try listening to this again tomorrow and repeat the phrases out loud. This will help you build confidence. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to keep trying. Articles are small words, but they make a big difference. Keep learning and you'll master them. Well done. You've just taken a big step towards sounding more fluent and natural in English. Articles may seem small, but they carry a lot of meaning, and now you know how to use them. Keep listening to this lesson daily until it feels natural, and don't be afraid to make mistakes while practicing. If this video helped you, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more easy English lessons. Thanks for watching, and remember, every small word brings you closer to big fluency.